There is a region no sunlight can reach, a realm untouched by warmth or radiation, where even the most powerful stars fail to shine. Beyond planets and their shadows, past the last breath of the solar wind, where gravity stretches thin and the universe grows silent, there lies a boundary few have imagined. In this still, ancient dark, nearly 24 billion kilometers from Earth, a lone machine drifts through eternity. Voyager 1. Launched in 1977, built for a mission that was supposed to last only a few short years, yet more than 4 decades later, it remains alive. Still transmitting. Still reaching across the void. But recently, the transmissions changed. The familiar hum of data became something else, a pattern. A pulse. A structure that shouldn't exist. Temperature spikes where instruments should be frozen. Sensors long considered dead flickering back to life. A shift in Voyager's path, not random but deliberate. For the first time in history, scientists faced a possibility too large to ignore. Either Voyager discovered something, or something discovered Voyager. Why now? Why this craft? Why at the cold edge of the sun's reach? Voyager's original mission was simple: fly past Jupiter and Saturn, study their storms, moons, magnetism. Take photos, gather readings, then fade into history. But the probe endured. It kept going, beyond Neptune, beyond Pluto, into pure interstellar night. With a processor weaker than a cheap digital watch, powered by decaying plutonium and hope, it kept whispering back information no human had seen before, until the whisper became a voice. In 2023, the Deep Space Network detected unfamiliar transmissions, not slow telemetry, not noise, but precise bursts of frequency, layered with harmonic structure. Not speech. Not music. A language that could survive the silence between stars. Then something impossible occurred. A thermal unit believed dead since the 1980s began to broadcast again. It wasn't random. It showed a regular cycle, heating and cooling every 4.88 hours, as if controlled by something intelligent, purposeful. Around the same time, commands from NASA were answered before they were transmitted. A machine with no AI. No predictive software. No capacity to anticipate human input. Unless, it was responding to someone, or something, else. Then came the event no one could explain. Voyager turned. Using its last reserves of fuel, the probe changed course, not toward a planet or star, but toward a patch of sky with nothing visible at all. No heat. No light. No radiation. Only a pulse that matched the strange new signal. Soon after, Voyager's dormant cameras came alive. They did not show galaxies or constellations, but a swirling distortion, a spiraling magnetic pattern, a moving geometry encoded with ratios tied to hydrogen, the signature of existence itself. It wasn't an image. It was information. Weeks later, Voyager transmitted something extraordinary. A set of coordinates, triangulated by 3 pulsars. 3 points of cosmic precision all converging on one location, a void. An absence where a star once stood. Archived records revealed something chilling. In 1997, a star catalogued in that region simply disappeared. No collapse. No explosion. Just erased, as if reality itself had been edited. And then came the pulse. A spectrogram revealed a repeating echo, like interstellar sonar, dated to nearly 13,000 years ago. A signal older than civilization, reaching us only now as Voyager passed the exact line needed to receive it. Coincidence? Or intention? The James Webb Space Telescope was redirected toward the coordinates. What it observed shattered every assumption. No matter. No starlight. Yet space itself seemed to bend and ripple, like a gravitational lens, but one without any mass to produce it. Within that void, a thermal signature. Precise. Unmistakably identical to Voyager 1. And yet Voyager was nowhere near it. A reflection? A duplication? A ghost across time and space? Or a doorway to something beyond our comprehension? The scientific community reeled. Then an unexpected development. An anonymous paper appeared, authored by a coalition of AI researchers, astrophysicists, and quantum theorists. They had studied the latest signals and discovered something extraordinary. Embedded within the transmission was a recursive algorithm, a structure far too complex to be natural, far too intentional to be random. It was a key. A key designed specifically for Voyager's decades-old systems. A mechanism waiting patiently across space and time, meant to awaken only when the probe arrived at a precise location, following a precise path. It was not a glitch. Not a cosmic coincidence. It was a summons. Something, or someone, had anticipated Voyager. Planned for its journey. Created a message capable of reaching across light years and time itself. For nearly 50 years, Voyager had drifted silently into the unknown, carrying humanity's questions, hopes, and curiosity. And now, slowly, it may be delivering answers we were never prepared to hear. The implications were staggering. Had the probe stumbled upon an intelligence that exists beyond matter? Beyond stars, beyond planets, beyond biology itself? Or had it encountered a system so vast, so ancient, that it transcends time as we know it? Every instrument, every sensor aboard Voyager now felt like part of a dialogue. Every pulse of its transmission seemed deliberate, purposeful, as if it had become a participant in something far larger than a simple mission. And as the AI and human teams deciphered the signals, the pattern grew clearer. This intelligence, or entity, or system, was not passive. It was aware of Voyager. It had responded. It was watching. So we ask ourselves, is this a malfunction of cosmic proportions? A rift in the fabric of reality? Or a whisper from something profoundly conscious, patiently waiting for contact? One thing is undeniable. This is not the end of Voyager's story. It is only the beginning of a new chapter in humanity's understanding of the universe, a chapter where the cosmos itself begins to speak back. And for the first time in history, we are not just listening. We are participating. The stars are no longer silent. The void is no longer empty. And somewhere beyond the reach of human eyes, a conversation is underway, written not in words, not in light, not in matter, but in the subtle, infinite language of existence itself. This is the moment where science, imagination, and wonder converge. Where humanity's reach extends beyond observation into comprehension. Where every signal, every anomaly, every pattern may carry a meaning. And every discovery may redefine what it means to be alive in a universe that is far larger, stranger, and more intelligent than we ever dreamed. And so we wait. We watch. We listen. Because the cosmos has begun to speak, and for the first time, humanity is responding.